Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Big D at Big D Models coming at you. First, I'd like to say I'm sorry for taking so long for making another video, but I've been busy. I just got a lot on my plate as of late, and today I want to show you a little video about what I've been doing here. Let me get this light fixed up here real quick. I've been having some light issues, and I think I got it down pat what I need to do. There we go. What these are SMD LED micro lights. I'm gonna see if I can focus this in here. Hold on. There we go. And as you can see here, here's the head of a pin, and here's the light. Okay, and then right over here are the resistors. Now the resistors and the lights come in a pack. So it's kind of like a kit, if you will. I'll get the package here. Just hang on a second. Here's the package. It's green. These lights will be the green colored lights. And my phone doesn't want to seem to be cooperating with me here. But that's okay. I'll make it work. Okay, so anyway, I started to thinking, what else can I use these lights for instead of just on my model? Okay, and then it just kind of dawned on me, why not put these in a model stand? For example, we all place our models on a mirror, and that's, we have it either sitting on glass or sitting on a mirror. Well, what I did was I've taken a model stand, I put the mirror on it, as you can see here. Here's the mirror, and I stuck lights on it. And this gives you kind of a nice little effect of a model. Are you guys getting that? So here it is from this side. Let me get in there real good. So you can see what kind of effect that gives. It lights up the back, the front. It really lights up this entire model really good. It really adds another layer to your model. And I'll show you how I built this. Now, it's not going to be a how-to model, but I will go in depth how I did it. And it's quite something. It's quite easy to do, and I hope you stick to it here, and I'll show you how I did this. It's quite simple, and it's an easy effect to pull off. And it just, you can really get in there and make it look really good. Okay? Yeah, so that's what I'll show you here. And right here in the background, this is one of my latest paintings I've done. Now, this is all airbrush, right? And that's just, I think, 12 by 10 canvas, I believe. Yeah, I believe that's a 12 by 10 canvas. My phone just will not cooperate with me, people. There it goes. Okay. And, I do airbrushing on the side, and there's some of my other airbrushing. So I thought, you know what? Since I made this stand, I might as well take it to the next level. And let me show you what I'm working on. See, I wanted to take that picture and scale it down and put it on this kind of a truck, like a Ford Fuchs truck. But I didn't have any hardtop. I didn't have any tonneau cover. So what I did was I put two and two together, and I made a tonneau cover. Of course, I had to buy another Ford Fuchs truck, and this is what I came up with. This is what I'm going to be putting on my Fuchs truck. The Ford Fuchs, Chip Fuchs built. And this is all airbrush, people. This is all airbrush. I built the tonneau cover. Here's the truck itself. Excuse my big old paw in a way, but yeah, this is the inside has been clear coated. I'm going to go with a matte black outside. I will clear coat the top, but my final coat is going to be a matte black finish. Okay, I sanded down the rear end, but yes, this is what I'm going to go with. And then I will put it on this kind of a stand. And let me kind of take you through what I did here. Let me kind of show you what I did and how this whole thing works, because you really got to if you want to take your model to the next step, I think this would be it. Instead of putting lights on your model, this would be your next step. If you want to just use this over and over and over to showcase off some of your models, it makes a really good effect. Now on this camera, it seems like these lights are like a violet or purple. They're not. These are cherry red lights, okay? They're all cherry red. I got a red background. Anything red, metallic red, that's what I used, okay? And this is the I'm sorry for the shakiness, but the cats, my cats, decided to use my little phone stand here as a toy. And now I don't have a phone stand. And that's kind of a bum deal, but that's okay. So what I'm thinking about is doing another Foos truck, which I do have. And here is the front cab. It's done. Well, not done. I got to put the windshield in it. I have a nice little interior going. Let me give you a little flavor of what I'm going to be doing here. Something like that. Can you see that okay? And see, that light didn't help at all. I'm telling you folks, I got some bad lighting in here. Alright. So that's what I'm going to go with the Foos truck. So I took this picture here and I scaled it down. Okay, and I put it on the back of here. And of course I did use stencils for that. You can buy these stencils online. They're pretty cheap. I bought the they come in different sizes. You would have to look online for scale model stencils, but you can totally get them. Okay, so here's that one, and here's the big one that goes on that canvas, right? Okay, but I'm sure you don't want to see that. You want to see how I did this, right? Okay, well, not a problem here. Let me show you all that what this is. This is just a model. Let me pull this up here. First of all, let me zoom out so you get the full thing here. Okay, I'm trying not to shake too much. So you pull this off, and all this is a bunch of LEDs drilled into a mirror. Now this is not a regular mirror. This is flexible, I believe acrylic mirror. This is not glass. It's plastic with an overlay of acrylic backing. Okay, and that's all this is. And the lights are a little crooked, but that's okay. All right, and then on the back here is where all the magic is. I got a little battery. I got the lights wired in, and I just taped it down. That's all it is, okay? And this is one way to pull off the effect. And you can buy those little mirrors pretty much anywhere online. They have them. They're for model mirrors, locker mirrors, I believe what they're called. For like if you have like a locker at school, it's just a little mirror here. I don't want to blind you with the light. That's just a little mirror here, and that's all it is. And let me take you through the steps. So all this is just, I buy these at Hobby Lobby. This is, I forget what it's called, but it's for painting. Just like where I buy my canvases, these are right next to it. And then I buy this construction paper that's multiple colors. That's all it is. This one happens to be I believe a brass color. And I just put spray adhesive on here, lay it on there, and then cut it off. And now this is ready to go. All I need to do is put a mirror on here, drill the holes, and put the lights on, and then Bob's your uncle, right? It's all said and done. And when you get it all said and done, you have a really unique effect here that you can pull off, okay? And you can put whatever model you want. Heck, you can even put a model airplane on here if you wanted to. It'd make a really neat effect. Model train, whatever model you want, is just going to really make that model look even better. It's just going to make it look so good. Let me zoom in here a little bit more and give you a really nice run around the block here with it. I'm so sorry I'm shaky with my phone, man. I just woke up. It's early morning. But you can see how that just reflects all that in there. Check that out, right? Man, you put a Ferrari on here or some kind of muscle car. Man, you know, you're talking show quality kind of a model. Now, by all means, my models are not show quality. I don't build for show quality. I build just because I like to build my models, and that's the God's honest truth. I don't try to do this for likes and I don't do this for likes and subscribe to build a big YouTube channel. I just like to share what I do. And look at that. I mean, you really think those lights are right inside the motor? I mean, it's a really unique effect. And I was thinking, if I could do that, then why not do the headlights? Well, okay, let's go ahead and do that. So, what I did, of course, you know me, and if you do know me and watch my channels, you know I just don't stop with one thing. So, bam, here is the chassis to the truck I'm doing. I did an all red chassis, and yes, sir, those are microfiber LEDs and fiber optics, and here is the front. When this is all said and done, all 4 tires are going to light green. And you see right here, that little light right there? There's one right there and one right there. Those are running through the sides here, okay? They're running through the sides, going up and through this wheel. This one here is running through this side, up through this wheel. And I put 2 microfiber LEDs. Why do I say microfiber? These are micro LEDs. And I got 2 fibers going in the back here. So when it all comes on, it's going to pop green. It's just going to go green. The reason why I went with white is because I wanted the maximum light value available. So this white has already been clear coated, shined, whitewashed, and clear coated. So these are going to pop green. All 4 wheels are going to pop green, as well as the marker lights and the back tail lights. Now this is almost completed. Not like my truck I'm doing. That one is going to be a little bit more involved lighting, but this here truck and bed are going to go on there. So let me give you a little bit of a flavor. I like to even though it's not done, I like to show people how it's going to look so that you get the rough idea. Sometimes I stall on a model. I know it's not straight, but you get the whole play with the black and white with the red, which I think really looks good. And then you got your little art declaration right there. When those go green, think about that, man. It's going to pop green, right? And then the front headlights and the marker lights. So yeah, this is my next project. This is what's going on. And then up in here, this one is done. This is one of my finished models, which, by the way, I had to recustomize the hood here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See, with that motor, this is the wrong motor that went in here. This is the motor from the Fast and Furious model. So I had to customize this hood here to make it fit. And I think I did a decent job. You tell me what you think. And my phone, there it goes. All right. Oh boy. There we go. I tell you, man, me and technology is just not good, So I'm going to put the little hood on here. Put it on there, and there you go. That's with the hood on it. I think it turned out okay. It's flat. I still need to gloss it out, but you get the idea. Anyway, this is the model stand that I do. They're really easy to pull off, so yeah, you can pull off any kind of detail or trick you want to pull off with your models, and it just reflects all that off in there. I mean, that light is just bouncing everywhere. Then, of course, I put the red right in here. It's that red creation paper. And then this is just regular aluminum tape. You can get this at any hardware store. It's what they use for like furnaces and heat ducts and stuff like that. Just so it's not a white base on the bottom, I put this aluminum tape here to give it that metallic look, I mean, the overall body of the truck is like a dark gray metallic, and so I wanted to keep that with the look here. So let me show you here. Let me pull this off real quick. You got to be careful. All right. And hold on here. I'm going to put this, just the frame on here of my new build here. This is my new build. This is just the frame. Now with the red frame, because this frame is red, it's cherry red, and it's on no particular way. Do you see? This is what I'm talking about. You can pull off a really amazing good technique. It's easy to do. It's not hard at all. And I say, if people have good ideas, share them, man. Share them with the modeling community. That's what modeling is about. It's about taking that next step, making new ideas, thinking of stuff. Now, all my wires are going through the pig rear end here, which is not hard to do. You just gotta kind of look at it and measure it and make sure that's how you want to do it. But this is what it's going to be like. And now you're probably saying, well, why don't you put the cab on it? Well, why don't I do that? You know, it's right there's the front cab, and I'll go ahead and put the back end on it here. Like I said, it's just going to sit there. It's not done yet, but you get the idea. Okay, so I've taken this right here, I scaled it down, stuck it on back here, made the frame or the stand, and that's what I'm going to go with here for my displaying my models. I do apologize about the light. Like I said, my lighting's not the best, but I work with what I have. You know, I don't believe in buying, you know, these you know, people on YouTube, they make all these great videos and they want the likes, they want this, you know, they want subscribers, and that's great and all that. But man, if you're really into modeling, you shouldn't have to do that. You know, your work should speak for itself. You know, I was taught that at a young age. You know, how you carry yourself in life is by your acts. And that will separate you from the rest. And that's what I do. So if you do like this video, sure, subscribe. You don't have to. I'd appreciate it, but you don't. There's no commitment. And if you do, that's great. Show me your videos. Share your videos with me. Go online. And don't be afraid to show your videos, man. I mean, it only gets better, right? The more you do, the better it gets. And you can run this at a competition, and I can guarantee you, I've scoured YouTube for days looking to see if anybody else is doing this, and so far I haven't seen it. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm just saying this stuff here I haven't seen at any kind of model competitions. They're either sitting on the glass itself with no lights and just sitting on the table. There's no pop, there's no flare, it's just a model, you know. When you look at these other lit models like the Starship Enterprise or the Battlestar Galactica, they have their LED lights and they're lit up with the fiber optics, and that's great. But it's not a car. It's not a truck. Do you understand what I'm saying? So please feel free to take this idea and, you know, go with it, run with it, build your own. Like I said, these are just little, these are wooden. It's just a wooden painting. It's not even a canvas. It's just particle board, it looks like. And it's not very big, you know. It's not very big at all. And I'm just setting this here on my little stand I have. And I still need to do the sides with the aluminum tape, but that's brass. So if let's say I do a model and it's going to go maybe chrome, or if I do a model that's going to go black, it's just going to make that look all the better, right? And like I showed you earlier, here, back here on the little table here is the pin, and these are the little LED lights that I use to show you just how small they are compared to the wheel of a truck or a model. Okay, and if you'd like to see that a little bit better here, let me show you this rear end here. Now, it is split, but it's secure. Do you understand? I kind of had to do it because all the wires wouldn't fit. So trust me, I have one LED going here, and I have the other LED going in here, right? And then I'm going to have one more coming in off of this tire, and one more coming in off this tire, I'm going to hot to hot, ground to ground. And these are not soldered, by the way. No. These are just twisted. Just take your wires and twist them together. I try not to solder when I don't have to. And yeah, they're not soldered. Now, since I don't have my tree stand, I can't light this up for you. I wish I could. Believe me, I wish I could. It's just hot and ground to a little 9-volt battery. My 9-volt battery will fit perfectly back here. That's why I built the tonneau cover, because I wanted to light this model, but I wanted to hide the battery. And I thought, well, how about a tonneau cover? It fits perfect in here. I went ahead and clear coated that on the inside, and I'm going to leave the outside just a flat black. Okay, but I will clear coat the top and the top of this, right? So you're going to have a clear coat top, and then the front end is going to be a clear coat. Okay, so it's going to be a play on colors. It's going to be a top coat for the top, satin, okay, or flat black for the middle, and then it's going to be a black and white tire combination with the gloss. So it's gloss, black, gloss with some white and red in there. And then the lights are going to be green. And let me tell you, this is like 97% done. All I got to do is add the exhaust back here. This is a complete out-of-the-box build. I didn't do anything different than to build it and add lights to it. Okay, the paint, the display here is a stencil, but I did airbrush it. So it's not a decal. There's no decal rings on it. There's no, you can see there in the light, there is no decal. This is not a decal. This is all airbrush, 100%. And when I put a top coat on this, it's just going to pop like mad. You can find these stencils online. I'm going to have to get you the link. I'm sorry, I'll make that available. If you ask me, I will do my best. I believe they're called UMR stencils. I'm looking, and I got them put up right now. I should have had them out for this tutorial. But yes, they're called UMR stencils. And they have different sizes. Like here's one of the stencils I was doing. I'm not done with that yet. And then, of course, here's this one. It is done. Of course, I need to touch it up with a little bit of flat black on the corners. But that's what I did. I'm going to just put a top coat on all this and quite possibly use it as a stand itself. Or maybe you could do that. Put that picture right here, man. They got different sizes. They got 1/25 scale all the way up to I don't know whatever size they have, but anyway, that's where I got this. So think about that. And you can make a stand that's all black, you put that on there and your truck over it, man, you're talking win-win, So anyway, this is my video. This is the tutorial of my video, and I hope you guys like it. Please feel free to comment. Please, rather it's constructive, non-constructive. I like all comments. Okay, I believe in the power of your voice. There's no wrong way. If people don't like what they see, then tell me what you don't like. If you do like what you see, then tell me what you like. The one true freedom that people really have is the power of their voice. So please tell me what you think. Leave a comment. Just keep it decent because it's going to be on YouTube. Don't cuss, make a bunch of cuss words. It's going to get bleeped out anyway. All right. So tell me what you think. Here's the interior. I still have to get that done yet. But all in all, this is turning out really super good. And before I leave, I will give you one last run around the block with this model here. Put this on there. And there you go. Now that, my friends, is how you display a model. This is how you do it, right there. Let me bring this over here. I got this sitting on a flimsy box. Now the reason I'm so careful with this is because my model rolls. All 4 tires roll freely. This thing will roll, and that's it. Once it hits the ground, it'll be done. So you better believe I'm extra careful with this thing. All right, so here's the model. There it is. Let's get you that under review right here. All right. So I really hope this model or this video has helped you out. And I do mean that. If you like this, go with it. You know, take this idea what I had and just go with it, man. Make your own. Show me what you can do. All right. Show me your model. Show me your best creative ideas. All right. It's not just the model, it's the stand. Remember, you only get one time to make a first impression. And if the judges saw this at a model show and you present this, trust me, you're going to get some attention. All right? You're going to get some attention. The colors match. It's all chrome and metal and metallic and red. And, oh, man, you know, the colors speak for themselves. You get a little bit of that light piercing through the hood. Just enough to make people inquisitive. Just enough to say, hey, look, this is different. Hey, look, this one's got a little something, something to it, you know. Another good strategy to do here, and I just thought of this, you get some, oh, Jude, I can't think of it, that plexiglass. And you cut this, and when these LEDs hit a plexiglass, the whole thing is going to glow. Yeah. It's just like a great big light diffuser. So instead of using a mirror, use a sheet of plexiglass. Cut it down to this mirror. You know, take a sheet of a piece of plexiglass, and you cut that down to that mirror size, and then you light it up. Man, it's that whole piece of plexiglass. It will just glow. Oh yeah, it'll all glow. Trust me. I've been kind of working on this, and you can just see how that just. Man, you know, that's all it takes. That's all it is. Okay, folks, so please leave a comment for me. Share it with me, okay? So we're taking this. I stuck it on there, and then this is almost done. Here's the chassis that's almost done. I just got to snip it and crimp it and put it together. Here's the SMDs. There's the resistors, okay? And they all come in a pack. It's all packaged. Let me show you real quick here. I'm sorry. I gotta do this with one hand, keep the phone steady with another hand. So this is how the I'm gonna give you the information here. Here it is. Now these are made in China, but if you can see that, are you getting that? Maybe you can run the numbers and find out where this came from and share it with everybody else. And in here I got yellow, blue, gold, red, orange. I mean, this thing is packed full of lights. And I believe you get 50 of these lights, 50 of them, 30 of them in each pack. So I got green here and the resistors. It all comes in a kit, you know. All you got to do is solder it up. And then in some cases, you don't even need to solder it. Like these here, these aren't soldered. These are just twisted together to make the connection. There's no solder there at all. You can see it. There's no solder. Okay? Get a good look about how I did that. Can I turn the slide on? Would that even help you? There we go. A little bit better. There we go. Now let me steady this for you. That is just twisted wire. I didn't just took my hand and twisted it. I even painted that little bit so it would be red. And that also just that's not solder, that's just twisted on there. I take a little pair of pliers and twist it really super tight. And that's how I get that on there. And then my fiber optic is right here. I'll clip it down. I'll clip this down and take a little hot tip and make like a little mushroom tip and push it in and then glue it down right here. And then that'll be my tail lights. I did go a little heavy with the U-Paul. You can see that, man. You can see how heavy that is. I'm going to try and hide that with some decals. Yeah, I went a little heavy on that, huh? Laws, yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of a gloss freak. Yeah, it's a little heavy, but I think I can sell it. Okay, what do you think? You think that's too much, or do you think I should strip that down and restart it? I know. Wait a minute. Hold up here. Let me show you what I really want to do here. Now, this is just me in a nutshell. If I can pull it out real quick without pulling everything. I don't have it available. Dang it, shoot. I was going to put a bigger engine. In here. I got several of them, but they're put away. I got an engine it's got a double blower, double header. It was made by a gentleman that could do this with a 3D printer. But man, this thing sticks up like maybe 1.5 feet scale size off the motor, or off the hood. So you're talking like up in the windshield. That's how high it'd be sticking up. I thought that'd be too much, so I just went with the chip boost build. Okay, turn this light off. Let you guys have another good look. But anyway, yeah, you can build your own stands. Like I said, you get one chance to make a first impression. Now, wouldn't that look good sitting on your mantle? You can amaze your friends, your family. Thanksgiving is coming up. Have this as a showpiece. Just have it sit out there and just lit up. And now this 9-volt battery, I'm going to explain something to you about LEDs. Hold on here. This little 9-volt battery is going to power this for days and days and days and days. You could power this all day long. I mean all day off that 9-volt battery, and it'll just keep on trucking. These burn up almost no electricity. These are they're practically about the best invention out there. Okay, so again, right there it is. Put this on there, and Bob's your uncle. Now, I did not put an on-off switch because I just unplugged the battery by itself. That's the effect you get, folks. All right, now, if you do like it, subscribe. You don't have to. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I do this for the love of modeling. And I just have a very unique depth of view of models. It's just something I've always liked doing. Modeling like this really does appeal to me. I like being quiet when I do it. Maybe have my earbuds in, listen to either something that's really absurd music like Marilyn Manson or some really, really heavy grunge music while I'm modeling. And that really helps me focus. It's weird. It's weird how it works, but man, when I get in that mode, I am just a modeling fool. Okay? So that's what it is. That's where I'm at, and this is where I'm going. So please feel free to like this or not like it. It's up to you. I can't tell you what to do. There's a really good close-up of it. Okay? All right, folks. So, peace out. Thank you for looking at my channel, and happy modeling. Thank you.